Welcome back to Tales of the Wedding Rings, Anime Review, episode number 11. We're here reviewing the penultimate episode of season 1. Yeah, the very next episode, which will air this coming Saturday, which will be April 6th. That will be the final episode of season 1. And I will not be reviewing the series until October after that. Oh, My Hero's next, don't worry. So, this particular episode, reviewing the 11th episode of the series, episode 11. This one adapts from the rest of chapter 27, goes to the entirety of 28, and almost goes to the entirety of chapter 29, except they stopped at the penultimate page of the chapter. So, in the case, this episode we started with basically Sato and the 4 ring princess going shopping. And probably people think it's weird about Safi, her horns, got for her tail, and for Nephrides, it's her ears. You have a slight problem with it, and then, after they go shopping, and of course, apparently Hime is buying all the food and clothes. It's revealed that apparently her grandfather, the Great Sage, actually left this behind for her. How nice to do that. So, what exactly are we else doing? Hime and Sato go back to high school, though he's in Mega Class because he fell behind. The rest of the girls, well, Gethard is basically making friends with cats. Sapphire is basically just being, just slogging out in the apartment. While in the case of Nephrides, she's at the library, and after about being there for a week, apparently people are recognizing her. So, then of course Sato sneaks off in the middle of the night. He goes to the place where they basically arrived, and then Hime shows up. Is like, ooh, this is something scandalous. And then there's a bright light coming near that was at near them. And there's a shrine nearby, and inside is a woman. This is Amber, the princess from the kingdom of Earth. She's a dwarf. She is a creation of the dwarves, a duplicate of the late Princess Amber, and she does confirm that the dwarves are all gone. Yeah, they're all dead. And she's though I did realize she actually does have a DNA inside of her. So, despite being sort of a creation, basically kind of a robot, she can still produce children. And I'm sure she really wants Sato to be the father of her children. I'm sure she does. So, at first, he turns her down at first, and a lot of the episode contemplating it, and her following him around wearing this very, very black. Now, the way she looks like she wears like a neon style dress, where it's strapless and it's backless too. Eventually, she talks to him on top of the school roof, which standard 101 Japanese anime, okay, the most popular recurring thing Japanese anime. Women check out breast sizes, having conversations on rooftops. And the roofs have fences around it. Yes, seriously. Okay, the whole thing of conversations happening on rooftops, that is common for basically about 95% of modern day anime. The ones featured high schools. They always have to do this. They always have the conversation on a rooftop. And what usually happens a lot of time rooftops? Well, this is probably an area where a confession is made, 2 people making out, or possibly having sex. Yes, seriously, this has happened, I've seen. I'm not going to say which one, but that has happened. Some basically just have people just having lunch, or playing games. And a lot of the time, it's against school rules in series for students to be on the roof. Despite the fact no one actually tells them not to do that in the series. Get so many times in the course of the series where a teacher or some faculty member tells them not to go to the roof. The answer is 0. The only time anybody's told not people go to the roof is the disciplinary committee. Which, that part has not been seen a lot of the anime I've seen, but yeah. So, she ends up he accepts basically that he really wants to go back. So she kisses him and gets the 5th ring. And we see this really cool sequence of Okay, he's got 5 rings, so it shows all the rings he's gathered so far. He's like, he's now full powered. And then, of course, he goes home. Heyman gets on top of him. And, by the way, there's also a scene where the girl is in a bathhouse. And we see Gunther like, oh yeah, I'm reduced caffeine with stuff. Like she's like, well, by the way, the manga is basically censored. While in the anime, the version I watch is not censored. Because I'm an adult. I can actually watch this stuff. It's basically, if the mature setting was turned off, basically, I would basically watch censored scenes. I don't want to watch. I want to watch uncensored stuff. So, and then of course, like, he wants to do it, and of course, Sato does too. So, like, it's like, ooh, scandalous. Like, takes off her top, takes off her bra. Like, ooh, are you describing characters having sex? Well, it seems like they're about to do it, and then Eric comes and interrupts them. It's like, did I got a bad time? It's like, nope. Well, I open portal. And then Gerher's like, I suspect this happened. So she picks up Zephyr in the Freedies, and all 6 of them all go back to their world with Sato. End of the episode. Yep, and the next episode will be the final episode of season 1. I'm like, so far anyways, I have enjoyed this series so far. And I like the fact that apparently this only took like 1 episode to take care of. You see, that's the interesting thing related to basically the series. It seems like we're in the kingdom for 2 episodes, move on. This was basically back at the end of the previous episode. I think we're with the dwarfs, like in just the previous episode, and we continue here, and now we're back to Dwarf Kingdom, which is, I think, is probably the only kingdom that actually the most amount of time, which basically is 3 episodes, but everybody else was 2. But, by the way, also, I did get a chance to read 3 more chapters for the manga, because before I watched the series, this was like 2 months ago, I think it was, where they only had just released just the chapter 79. That's as far as I got with it. And then I look on there like, oh, they have released, like, when I look in the last week, they only got still 79. I'm like, have they released more chapters? And looking like, apparently they did. They released 3 more chapters. And that's after the event's main story. Now, it looks like, though, possibly that the series might be wrapping up. I don't know when, but we'll find out soon. But there's that. So that's been pretty much a particular view. Next up will be My Hero Academia and Comic Corner. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and do not hit that dislike button. Okay? So, see you next video. Bye.